Hello everybody, it's raining badly here in Sweden. I just want to come out here quickly. Really bad weather here. On my way to work. I just saw the draw briefly. I've not watched it deadly in details, but I watched just a couple of some where the big players has drawn in, like Sinner, Alcaraz, Djokovic. Yeah, some quick thoughts about that is that according to me it is one player got the worst draw, another player got the easiest draw, and then we have one in middle. The worst draw that I think the player got it, for me it is Sinner. Yeah, even though he's the world number one, as number one seed, and he will play his first Grand Slam tournament as the world number one and as the number one seed. He is the player who's got the worst draw. He can face players like Berrettini already in the second round. Berrettini is a former top 10 player in the world, a former Wimbledon finalist from 2021, so it is never easy facing him, even though I think he will come through Berrettini. Due to the reasons because Berrettini doesn't have any backhand or any return. So Sinner is such a complete player that Berrettini will have nightmares in playing with Sinner in same kind of a level. So I think he will come through him. Then Sinner has then I'm watching which bus I will have. Yeah, it is there. So he'll come through Berrettini. Then he can face later on, in the early rounds, Sinner can face Griekspoor, a player that he faced in Halle, which he won in 3 sets. Griekspoor is not an easy opponent. So Sinner has pretty dangerous opponents the first couple of rounds. Then he's the player who has the worst draw from the Djokovic and Alcaraz. So Sinner, then he can face, like I said, Griekspoor, then he can face Dimitrov. I'm sorry, not Dimitrov, Medvedev. If Medvedev comes through his section, which is not any given thing, I don't trust in Medvedev. I'm not super high in Medvedev, like you guys know already. So anyway, Sinner is the player who has gotten the worst draw according to me. And then man, it is so wet outside. And then he can face Medvedev in the quarters, like I said, if Medvedev comes through his section. Then we have the player who has the medium draw, not the worst, not the easiest, and that is Djokovic. He has qualifiers, wild cards, the first couple of rounds, the first and second round, and then it can, the first 3 rounds, it is not any huge names he will face, to say the least, Djokovic. His first test can be Holger Rune in the 4th round, and then, of course, in the quarterfinals he can face Hubert Hurkacz. We all know Hubert Hurkacz. He's not a Grand Slam champion, but he's for sure Master 1000 champion, a multiple Master 1000 champion, if I'm not mistaken, Hubert Hurkacz. So you can face Hurkacz. We all know Hurkacz with that serve. Yeah, Hurkacz has a disaster return, so he doesn't break serve, but he doesn't get broken a lot either. So he's really tough in the quarterfinal. But the good reason for Djokovic is that he avoided Alcaraz. Obviously, he will avoid Sinner in his draw because Sinner is the world number 1 and Djokovic is the world number 2 at the current moment. So he avoided Alcaraz in his section of the draw. Alcaraz, he's in the same half of the draw like Sinner. So we can have a potential new match like we had 1 month ago at French Open semi-final, again in the semi-final here at Wimbledon between Alcaraz and Sinner. So Djokovic avoided Alcaraz in his section of the draw. The player has the easiest draw is Alcaraz. According to me, Alcaraz has just some journeymans in his entire draw. To be quite honest, nobody is gonna threat him the first 3-4 rounds. Quarterfinal, he can face the highest seed that he can face in quarterfinal is Casper Ruud. I don't think Casper will be in that quarterfinal match. Fourth round, he can face Tommy Paul. Yeah, he won Queens, Tommy Paul, so he's dangerous. Tommy Paul, he won his biggest title in his career. Tommy Paul. So but seriously, Alcaraz's draw is the easiest draw out of these three. Yeah, he has Sinner in the semifinal. If Sinner gets to the semifinal, which I believe he will do, but before the semifinal, Alcaraz has the easiest draw out of these three, no shadow of a doubt. Alright, that was my thoughts about the draw. I will do a preview. I don't know when. I'm really busy, but I will do a preview as fast as I got some time in my life. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and next time. Peace.